How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This video we're taking out the Churchill Mark 1 because it's 1.69. I'm so excited. They said they were going to add the Churchill Mark 1 like this shortly after 1.55, and I've been waiting for it ever since. I love the Churchill Mark 1. This is my favorite Churchill tank ever built because it looks the coolest in my opinion, because they never ran track guards. I don't know, it's an awesome looking tank, and I don't think it's going to perform that well. One thing I should have to note here before I get into gameplay and all that stuff and talking about it, I have never driven this tank out yet. I just got it literally like 2 minutes before I'm recording this. It's because I'm trying something. I want to see if I can, because like 50, actually probably like 60% of the time when I first get a tank and I first try it out, I do really well. I'm kind of trying something, I'm trying to record that and see what happens. Because like when I first took out the Carnarvon, I got like 9 kills. When I first took out the Pershing, actually it was a simulator game. And I actually ended up getting, I think, 11 kills in Simulator my first time out. Never died once, and that was kind of fun. But then I got, again, other times I've had, like the Tortoise, the first time out, I got pulled up around the corner, like left my spawn, pulled around the corner, and got shot by a T-3045 right through the front, the angle part of the Tortoise. And that's why I'll never play the Tortoise again. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's going to be, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm more keen on playing this tank and liking this tank a lot because of the fact that I think it looks so cool. But I guess if it's a 3.3 battering, which it has the same 2-pounder gun as the Matilda and as the Crusader Mark II and the A13s like that. And those are the highest battering before was a 3.0. This is the 3.3, so you're 0.3 battering higher with the same 2-pounder gun. Now yes, it does have a 75 mounted in the sponson, or hull mounted. They say sponson mounted British, but sponson's the side, and that's not right. But either way, it's hull mounted 75. But it's an extremely low velocity 75 that only fires HE with 8mm penetration. So this gun is absolutely useless. You might be able to kill a flak truck if he's point blank to you, but then again, is it really worth it? Not really. You get 2 shots with your 40mm 2-pounder cannon. AP and APCBC, but again, British APCBC doesn't have explosive filler to it, so the only benefit to running APCBC is the fact that it's a cap shell, therefore it doesn't bounce as often. So I still prefer the APCBC over the AP, even though that is, the penetration is less, but I like the chance of it not bouncing rather than it just hitting them and being able to pen sometimes, but sometimes it bounces off when that doesn't seem like it should pen or bounce. Statistically, statistics-wise, this thing, I think it was like 16.7, so almost 17 miles an hour. It's got a fast turret, fast elevation, good depression. 15 depression is amazing, actually. So that part's gonna be kind of fun. Although you don't want to expose your lower panel too much, and I'll go over that in just a second here. 3.2 reload rate. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I mean it's good reload rate, but it's just overall the tank is. This is gonna be a struggle bus. I have that feeling already. The benefit you have at 3.3 battering is your 88mm here, 88 there, 88 there. This is your thin point, which is 63, but look how small that hull actually is. But in order to kill this thing, you're going to have to probably shoot there. Or you can shoot lower panel if you have enough pen to pen that, because the 76 is, it's quite a bit thinner. Cheeks-wise, you're 101, and your heavy angles in a lot of places, so that part's going to be kind of nice. These back behind that, there's only a little mantlet plate in there that's not very strong, but it's going to be kind of hard to hit them. On the side, you're 63, plus I think another 50. Although, is it cut out in the middle of that? I think it is cut out. It is. So on the sides, like right here, it's 63. So sides you can die pretty easily. So the turret's pretty strong. I feel like this thing's gonna get tracked really often since there's no guards. There's nothing over the top of it, but it could be just a feeling I have. Yeah, so armor's kind of bad. You have little bits of ammo everywhere. I bet your best bet to run for the hull, the sponson 75, is to run like 3-4 rounds, because the only way you're gonna make it's gonna be useful. I mean, it could be very useful if you become a flak truck, because if he's close enough to you, the 2-pounder, I noticed that is really hard to kill anything with kill any flak trucks or anything with it, because it just overpens the crap out with that small bullet with no explosive filler. It doesn't do anything. So the 75 might be really nice for that. So that's why I'm gonna run like 3-4 rounds with that thing, and I'm just gonna. I don't know how many rounds I'm gonna run with the 2-pounder, but I'm sure it's gonna be a lot. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'd go over modifications more, but I don't have anything. So it's got a 7.62mm machine gun. That should help for flak trucks and stuff like that. So that's kind of it. I guess I will see you guys in the gameplay part of it. See you there. And here we are in LL Main. I'm gonna go to the north spawn here. And I'm debating, there's multiple places I could go here. One of them's kind of laid back and sitting there. The other one I've done recently in a video. But I know it usually gets more action, so therefore it could be funner. But then again, do I want the action because I don't have any parts or anything FP for this thing? And I don't know how easy this thing is to be light on fire, but 16 miles an hour is pretty good, actually, man. It's kind of nice. Sir, you have hit a rock. It looks so cool with the tracks exposed like that. This is my favorite looking tank in the game now. That's definitely the coolest, in my opinion. But look at, see if I switch to so you can fire only the 75. Look at the bars, the velocity, 210 meters per second. That is so bad. Actually, is that the worst? I thought 230 was the worst before. This could actually be worse. I'll have to look into that. But it makes up for it for how cool it looks. So, doesn't move that well in sand, but what tank kind of does, what really does. Well, T-34s actually move pretty well in the sand. Even though they never really fought in sandy environments, and that's what I always thought was weird. Can that guy stop hitting rocks? Man, you're a bad driver. These things got weird looking air cleaners. I noticed that was the biggest problem. These things had technical problems with the first Churchills. The Mark 7 was the first one that wasn't just riddled with mechanical failure problems and stuff like that. And the Mark 1's biggest problem was you have to see all the bolts on the side of the air cleaners, those bumps on the sides. And all those bolts, you have to unbolt to change air cleaners out. Well, the biggest thing is that most of these Churchill tanks, when they've released, fought in battles like El Alamein or Tunisia or something like that, and so, yeah, whatever, I don't know. And so they're desert maps. Anyways, they're North Africa for the most part is where we're fighting. And so the air cleaners clogged up relatively fast, and you had to go through and stop and unbolt all those bolts to clear them out or change them. So it wasn't the most effective approach to that. That's why the newer ones, if you look at them, they're just latches and they can pop them up and slide them out, and that was the benefit to that. So that's the same problem with like the Crusader and stuff like that. All their air cleaners and all the stuff like that was bolted in, so therefore maintaining them was a kind of pain in the ass.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Well, it's taken forever to get to the spot I want to go. The other spot would have been closer, but I feel like I would have got owned because those Pumas are, God, they're deadly, man. They're so fast. And those 50 mils are just insane. I never actually did look at how thick those things are. I just noticed everything I've been shooting with so far has been dying pretty easily. Hoping I can take a few shots. It's like 88 millimeters is pretty good. This thing does not pivot at all, though. It's because it's neutral steer. They put neutral steer. Neutral steer in this game is so broken. You can't, if you're on a hill at all, there's no neutral steering. Even though in real life you'd have that option to switch back and forth between neutral steering or not.
The target hasn't taken any damage. We failed to acquire the target.
Ooh, we got somebody on him. Puma, Puma, Puma. Puma dead close. Okay, we got his engine, that's good. He's not moving any farther. He might be our first kill. He's our first kill. He's an F1 or something.
It serves him right.
Okay, we got his driver.
It seems we missed. Got him. Commander's been knocked down.
We're being hit by a lot of things. No, this will be the end of us. No, he's breaching us and everything. We'd fire away. Oh, we got his gunner, but our breach is back. Well, that kind of sucks. We got one kill. We got swarmed. It actually, if it wasn't the fact that he lit us on fire, we would have taken a lot more shots. And it's so much better if I was able to pivot on that hill. But what do we have? We can go Hurricane with rockets. We'll go Hurricane with rockets, and I will do another chunk of video because that was obviously clearly not enough for this thing. The benefit is that we're lucky. I keep forgetting to check. I gotta make sure I come back, check if the Japanese are against the Japanese, because if I'm versing them, I do not want to come back in air, because there is like no beating them things. Spitfires maybe if you catch them off guard, but
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
we'll see. Oh, do I want to get revenge? Ah, I wish you would have lit us on fire. Now, in the future, I'll probably do a better video of this thing when I have parts and all that stuff, but as of right now, I'm going to do this because it's kind of something new I'm trying, and, I'm just curious to see what... This is how it is most of the time. This is currently not one of those tanks where I get 30-40 kills with it. 10 kills. Ah, only a crit. That was most of my rockets, too. It's a Sturm Panzer, though, so I'm probably not going to waste my other 2 rockets. I'm going to try to strafe him to death. Although he is still burning. That guy's got, obviously somebody's camping spawn. It's getting hard to tell where people are. I haven't played this game in a while. I mean, I keep saying that, but that's true. I haven't really stayed on it, so my eyesight, paying attention to where people are isn't as good as it should be. Is that a tank or, no, it's a dead tank. That guy was burning for a really long time. Whoa! Not cool. Thought that was him, but it was a bush. I don't see where that guy is. Oh shit, I see him there. I see people now. Now I gotta go back in and somehow try to survive and place my 2 rockets very well. Yes!
The enemy is winning.
2 kills with the Hurricane. Well, I think the video's gonna be getting too long if I leave this, me going back and landing and coming back. So, I will cut this part out. And I'll see you, the game might end before I get back, so we'll see. I'll see you, or maybe not. I'll see you back in the air, or I'll see you in the next game. So, bye for now. And here we are in Berlin. Hopefully we do better this time. We didn't do so great that last game, although that is kind of to be expected with a 3.3 battering and a 2-pounder. That's pretty bad. Almost as bad as the 3-inch howitzer mounted in the hull. Lucky for us, it's got 2 of the worst guns ever. Actually, the 2-pounder actually is a good gun. It's just not good at this battering. That's always liked about the Churchill ones. The side toolbox thing on the side there kind of looks like a beret. If you look at the side of the turret, it looks like this tank is wearing a beret. And it's funny because it's British, and that's British. Typical British for you. This is definitely my favorite tank. My favorite vehicle that was added in 1.69. Is there more trees over there? That's what it looks like. There's more trees. And they don't look good. This thing zooms so far out from what I'm used to. That's a stew, because then he can't get us that long a range. I'm not going to get anybody this long a range. We need to move up, unfortunately. But I'm going to move up just a little bit for right now, and we'll wait and sit and play it out. See up on the hill up there shooting at us.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I don't think this is going good for us. We can't pen anything.
Allied forces have captured the zone. We haven't nailed it.
I can't even get a hit marker to see where it's bouncing. Let's see if I need to go, because I think there's certain. Well, they can pen anywhere they want to. That's not good. And now we're on Fields of Normandy. I keep getting these long-range maps, and the problem is this thing can't short range. It can't kill stuff point blank, well, let alone, 100, 200 meters out, 300 meters. This is 800,000 meters out even. It can't kill crap. This is kind of a problem. It's not fast enough to flank anybody. My only chances is sit back, hide for a really long time, and wait for really thin targets to go by and not know I'm there. The problem is that this thing's really long and hard to hide. And yeah, this thing's a struggle. This isn't as I don't enjoy this as much as I thought I was going to. For being a Churchill, I'm like, up to this point, there's no bad Churchill in the game. The Mark III is fun, the Mark VII is really fun. The Mark I can't be that bad. It's that bad. Like I said, I'm going to post my first 2 or 3 videos. I'm thinking 3 since I just did the first 2, and it didn't end well for me. And so, if this one keeps going bad, then maybe my plans will change. But for the most part, I think it's going to be my first 3 games, and that's going to be it. See what happens. Hoping I can sit up here, and because up here you can sit up here for a really long time, and hopefully your either team really does really good or really bad, and either way they swarm you or you swarm them. That might be my only chance of staying alive. This thing seems really underpowered. Maybe because I don't have filters or anything, but... And that 1 mile an hour Churchill reverse. It's so bad. Why'd they even build it like that? I mean, I get after, you don't ever want to retreat, but sometimes you just have to. Alright, we're gonna actually have to pivot. Oh, I see a guy. It's a Puma. He's been hit.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
He's toast. That crowd. Oh, it's a Panzer for a G. I thought I saw it. The slope front end. I am completely wrong. Well, I couldn't do anything to him. Puma, maybe. Panzer 4G, no. Another bad thing about this tank is they say it has negative 15 depression. It does not feel like it. I was just playing the Matilda to get this thing. Definitely not playing the 3-inch gun carrier. And it seems a lot less than it. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe it's not just me. Maybe that's how it is. Is that tank moving over there? There was a tank moving over there.
Attention to the map. Yes, a hit.
I have no idea where he went. We got a good hit on him.
On target.
Come on. Come on. I'm trying to angle myself, even though it's my butt, and it's probably not safe. Damn it, that's close. It's gotta be close. Who did that? Okay, that guy's dead. Oh, when you get out here. Who did that? Ah, it was the guy. What do those things pen? It's insane.
Attention to the map.
I can't see the other guy who was shooting at us. If I had parts and a gun, I would have gone after him. Well, that was everybody over there. Alright, let's move our front armor to them. Kind of turns out that 88 millimeters isn't that strong, actually.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I mean, that's true, because I think most things you pen at this battering can pen like 97 and up. 97 is actually on the lower end of what things can pen, so. Who are you facing? Anybody I can shoot? Did it hit him? Oh, is he dead? He's dead. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Never really hit that again if I tried. And he's backing up. Makes things harder. Oh, another guy over here. See, we hit him. I wish he gave me a hit marker on what I hit. Am I doing so little damage to him? I didn't want even tell me what I did. Apparently. There's a Wurblin.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
See, like that should have more depression than that. Or is it, maybe it's the 75 that's got negative 15. I didn't think of that.
On target.
And like, Panzer 3Ls. He's got spaced armor. What am I supposed to do with that? Besides sit here and try to take as many shots as I can. I think that's kind of blind. You know, I'm already not doing good. Now we got hit. Alright, that Wurble is danger close. I was dead. Yes, we got damage from the turret, because he turned his turret. Oh, we got back to back up. I had to hide ourselves.
It serves him right.
See, I don't know if I, because I don't know, you hit the viewport, and but I don't even honestly at this distance could I even pen there, even if I got through that multiple layer part. But we're making a lot of points, and it's because we're taking so many shots. Oh, it's a different kind of playstyle, but it is still kind of fun. Aww, where you pen? Why does everybody have to ruin everything? Oh, APCR. He got lucky. He hit the optic port, man. I have backups for this thing? Okay. Ah. That seems wasteful, but it also seems kind of fun, so we'll do it.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Enemy 50 have kept it down. I don't care. Now, how many shots can we take if we sit here and like sides? Oh, God, I forgot. Side scraping's gonna take me 8 years to get into reverse to get that position to do it.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning. It serves him right.
Ow. How does he keep finding those spots so easily? That's probably just gonna sit here. Oh, you're dead. Except for we're breached and we can't do anything now. Neutral steer. This thing's neutral steer sucks on flat ground. Well, that kind of was a waste of a respawn, but oh well. And we blew the barrel. Sometimes you can fire and sometimes you can't. That was one of the times you couldn't. Well, This thing has armor up until they can just magically hit that one small spot that's so hard to hit, but yet they hit it every time because it's really easy to do actually in this game. So, I think that's actually going to do it for this thing. Unfortunately, I don't see this thing actually getting any better. Even if you get parts and all that, you know, play everything, it's really not a great tank. It's really bad. Like, they should at least give you AP or something like that to put down and, you know, having the 75, because I know maybe, yeah, I know I didn't get it because that was anti-infantry, but what's the point of even adding this into the game? That's pretty bad. It's kind of a waste. A little bit disappointing. Since I thought, you know, it looks so good, it should at least perform okay, and it kind of doesn't. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you feel like it, please leave down in the comment section what's your favorite vehicle of 1.69. This one still is my favorite looking, and the only one I played so far. So as of right now, this is my favorite one. But yeah, I will see y'all next time. Bye.